When was the last time you fell for a lifetime software deal? It was so juicy, so lucrative that your hands started itching. You couldn't help but grab your life savings, throw at it, get the deal, use the tool for a day or two, max 1 week, then give up, move on to the next one. Shiny object syndrome. Not once, not twice, not thrice, but zillion times, right? And I'm sure you all can relate to some extent. Personally, I invested in so many software deals in the past decade, and I can back it up with proof, which I will in a few seconds. All right. So before I begin, I'll do my best to get my message across as quick as possible without any fillers, basically. I can't guarantee because my ADD might kick in, and so bear with me and watch it till the end because I'm sure you'll find something very useful to take away. Okay. And no, this is not a clickbaity. I personally am limiting myself from buying into any other lifetime deals, software deals, and I'll explain why, the decisions behind it. All right. And also, before I show you everything, I do not believe in this free thing, right? There is no such thing as free in this world. Either you're paying with your time or you're the guinea pig, you're the data, you're the product, basically. And I've said that several times. But Rebel, you said you're launching free courses and you're giving free. Yes. I also said there will be paid versions too. All right. No company can run on free model forever. It's just doesn't work that way. There has to be a revenue model, some way to generate revenue, because they are using up resources. They are paying for the resources. Why would it be free then? Just like, oh wait, ChatGPT 3.5, it was free. I'm not too sure about the terms right now. Okay, but how about you're the product? You're feeding all the data and training the model, making it perfect. So at the end of the day, you're giving data, you're paying with your data and time. So again, there's no such thing as free. But Rebel, you said you're giving out free courses. Okay, yes, I did say I'm going to give out free courses and stuff. And I also said if I give enough free information out there, maybe down the road, people will get into my Patreon or support me buying my stuff or whatever. Just like CoffeeZilla gave enough value and people start supporting him, right? Now, coming to the point, I'm going to show you some of the software deals that I got into. And I'll also tell you 2 reasons behind why I've decided not to actually get into any other deals in the future, with few exceptions. All right. There's some decent stuff. And again, with the free model thing, since I'm talking about this, let's actually get it across. Yes, there's some stuff completely free, so-called, but every software will have some paid versions. Upgrade, or you can buy a package, or etc. It's what it is. In the beginning, via beta, everything's free. And then sooner or later, you see they switch up things. Blue Willow and several other AI tools, it came out totally free, but now it's not free anymore. Midjourney or whatsoever. So that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, so-called free. And at the end of the day, even if they have a free model, they will always have a paid version of it because there's no such thing as free, my friend. No free lunch. All right. Now, coming to the software deals, let me show you something real quick. Zappo, Twitter's most recent API changes. We're still working closely with Twitter to ensure continuity of service. Some features may be temporarily disabled while we work on whitelisting with Twitter. Okay, so what happened? I bought into a lot of software deal. All right, if you have heard about AppSumo, I'm sure you have heard about multiple. There are multiple if you go on Google and type similar to AppSumo. So since I'm talking about AppSumo, never pay full price for software again. Once you get over there, you get into the rabbit hole and your life is ruined. Well, to some extent, if you can control your emotions and stuff and not get into every deal you see out there, because a lot of them are extremely lucrative. It sounds and seems like that, but you end up not using it in the long run and you waste a lot of money, basically. Okay. So my intention with this video is to teach you stuff based on my mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes. All right. Save you time and money. That's it. All right. So this is AppSumo, and there are several sites like them that gives you lifetime deal. All right. Adol Studio, Social Book Builder. When you look at it, oh my God, 8 reviews. Okay, let's buy this. And then let's buy this. Let's buy this. 39 lifetime. All right. Once you get into any of these, they also have different license tier. And you end up not only spending $99, but end up spending $300. All right. Okay, but still it's a lifetime deal. Yes. Now, let me explain why lifetime deals don't exactly work. Zappo is or was one of my favorite Twitter software tools. Recently, after Elon Musk changed the entire game plan with the Twitter API, $46,000 per month or whatsoever, that kicked all the small players out. unfortunately. So a lot of the softwares, they won't work anymore unless you plug in the API. So it's just a disaster. All right. So clearly, the so-called lifetime deal is not lifetime anymore, or the software is becoming irrelevant because of whatever happens. You see what my point? And this happened with several other tools as well, I've seen throughout my journey. All right. Now to back it up, just to show you a little bit, these are just some of the tools I purchased on AppSumo, and I barely use them. Screen to video, Blur App. Okay, Blur App is pretty interesting, but just to give you a quick. And there's 6 pages. I don't think I need to go anywhere all the way. So you can clearly see I did get Zlapo right from here. March 3rd, 2022. And there's several other tools here. ArtSmart AI. Let me show you ArtSmart since I'm on it, right? This is ArtSmart. Playground credits remaining 5,000. I have the high tier version, lifetime deal. All right. They have this playground, upscale, in painting, out painting. Wow. ArtSmart API, hyper realistic, remove background, tunes, etc., etc. But you know, now the problem. Where's the problem? They're giving you a lot of things, Rebel, but where's the problem? The problem is a lot of these, for example, Post Perfect and several other features are a third person, basically a third person feature. And what I mean by that, a third party feature. What I mean by that is a lot of them are middle person. They're using the APIs of Stable Diffusion or ChatGPT and acting as a middle person. So for me, I could directly install Stable Diffusion because I enjoy playing with tech and stuff. But if you don't, you might find this useful. All right. So I'll tell you why. ArtSmart, I bought into higher tier, and then I found Midjourney. I don't use ArtSmart anymore. Wow. Because I use Midjourney and I like Midjourney. So now, what would I do with ArtSmart? Because Midjourney is what I wanted at the end of the day. I could remove the middle person, basically. All right. And there are other softwares as well. Midjourney is not the perfect one. All right. I might even get into Leonardo and other stuff. But here's the thing. ArtSmart, okay. They also started with, and there's several other AI tools out there right now. They'll do the same thing. Upscaling, in painting, out painting. Similar features in most of them. So what's the point of getting so many when you could just figure out how can I get just one or two which has everything else? That's it. All right. So ArtSmart, again, right? Zlapo, they changed the API, busted, can't do much right now. One of the reasons, right? And then there's several other multiple stuff. And just to give you another quick example, all right? I want to show you this. These are just some of the other tools I have. ClipDrop, Meme, Phrase, ConvertBox, GrooveMail. I also have Stencil, Kateb, Flicky, Beatweeps, and several others. Out of hundreds of tools right now, I probably only use 2 or 3 that are on lifetime plan, and the rest are all paid plans. Now, coming to the paid plans, let me show you real quick. Although this is really close to being accurate, I have to make some adjustments. These are my monthly software that I use and deal with. So it shows I spend about $1,000 close to a month on software, which is Mailgun, Twilio, Verizon, Internet, TubeBuddy, Shopify, Photoshop. I pay for Photoshop, Placeit. Then you have Camtasia, ClipDrop, TradingView, ChatGPT, Genmo, Runway ML, Midjourney. I'm paying $576 yearly for Midjourney. You can literally see the dates. Some of them, like I said, needs adjustments because I haven't updated this list for quite some time. And I have to remove a couple. But yes, I still have all these stuff on a paid plan. Some of them are yearly, some of them are monthly, right? So you can clearly see these are my paid tools. And the lifetime deals beside Zlapo, which I was using, becoming irrelevant, although I hope you can use them for some other stuff. Then there's, recently I got into this, Kateb. So now let me explain. Kateb is another AI tool that has multiple features. So I have a decent plan. And if you pay attention, this is just like a very upgraded version of ChatGPT kind of thing. All right? Just like Midjourney. So I could eliminate most of my art generation tool software like ArtSmart and all this stuff with Midjourney or Leonardo, let's say, or Stable Diffusion combined. All right. Same thing with writing stuff, AI writing stuff. I could eliminate most of the tools because they're middle person. All of them are using the ChatGPT AI API, etc., in order to function. So you could eliminate them if you are a little techie. That's all. But however, Kateb does have its unique features. Clearly, fact check writer, credible writer. So I don't mind paying for certain tools. and I'm totally fine with it. And matter of fact, now where I'm going with this, ladies and gents, hence, if you get on my Twitter, my website, right, there's a page called resources, and clearly some of them are affiliate links, which means if you buy through them, I get commission. But the point is, there's only a bunch of them. If you look at some of the tools I have here, Cloudways is my hosting, right? XSplit is my broadcasting tool. Stencil is where I use for thumbnails and other stuff. Mega is my cloud storage. vidIQ, I use vidIQ for YouTube. TubeBuddy, right? Out of thousands of the tools I have used and listed, like 5-6 pages, you can clearly see there's more. OneStream Live, Phrase, Happy Forms, out of thousands, I only have a couple listed. Why I'm telling you this? Because clearly I could promote thousands of them, products, if I wanted to. There's nothing wrong with it. And the interesting part, I'm actually a user of the products. So I'm not lying. But however, even after using hundreds of products, I'm only listing just a tiny handful. Why? I could just promote each of them and just make a lot of money. But the point is, I want to just give you good stuff or whatever. I want to narrow down to just a few software and tools and basically just use them, right? And that's my mission, basically. I don't want to get distracted, but I will definitely share some of the tools which I find useful, and I will limit myself into buying into any other lifetime deals, because at the end of the day, everything I've seen that came as a lifetime deal or whatsoever, either you lost interest or we lose interest generally, or something happens with the API, it breaks down, or the founders, developers don't support it anymore. This is another thing I've noticed. Whenever it's so-called free, they have no incentives, so they don't do any more work. They just move on. The software becomes obsolete. And hence, I do believe in paid versions. It's what it is. No, but we love free. Imagine getting all the free tools to make money for yourself. Does it really make sense? The company is giving you free tools so you could make money for yourself, and while they lose money, it doesn't add up. So how about, here's what I can tell you and end this with. If you invest in any of these tools here, whether it's Kateb, Capwing, InVideo, whatever, make sure, ask yourself whether you will use it on a constant basis. If you will use it at least 70% of that resources, then maybe invest in it. And also make sure that you will be able to produce using that and get some returns out of it. You have to have a plan. And most of the time, like I said, there's no way I could go back and use these hundreds of products, and there are 5-6 pages just on this one. And I have several other tools, like I said. I have an entire Chrome profile with all the software links and stuff, which is insane. And I only barely, like clearly you can see, I started using these. My main tools are Midjourney, Runway, ML, Genmo, ChatGPT, 11 Labs, and several others. Photoshop, Office, Shopify, and all these are my paid tools. All right. As long as I can maintain this, I don't plan on adding more. All right. But if I can eliminate some of these, that'll be awesome. However, well, that's the game plan. I'm enjoying so far. Everything is good. So ladies and gents, hope you found this useful. Do not waste your money on product that you will not use. All right. And yeah, if you found it useful, maybe subscribe and stay tuned. If I come across anything awesome, I'll let you know. Like I said, I back it up with proof. After buying hundreds of products, if you really ask me, hey, I'm only promoting a few because that's what I find useful. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.